this is Dawn Reby. Dawn Reby from Excellence in Analytics. We have a special guest today. We're talking about reimagining policing. We're thinking about policing and wellness in policing in a very new way. Retired Chief Wilson will be joining us in just a moment. I can't wait to share some of his wonderful ideas with all of you here. Pleasure to have you here. I know that you are working with a ton of police agencies. You're a retired chief. Your flight got delayed. You're sitting in your car and you're still serving us. So I want to thank you for volunteering your time to be here and spreading the greatness that you do with us.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
You reinvented yourself. You own your own business now. You go across, police agency to police agency, helping them implement wellness strategies. And what started all of that for you?
I'm a second-generation police officer, and I grew up. My dad served for over 30 years, and some abnormal behaviors became normal in our household. In high school, his partner was killed in the line of duty. There was no debrief. There was no help offered at the time. So he lost his career because he was not able to process that. The second significant event that impacted me was it was my first command role, and we were celebrating one of our officers on the day of their retirement. I said, "Hey boss, I forgot something at home. I'll be right back." And he left, didn't return for an hour and a half. We pinged his phone and we found him in a church parking lot, and he had shot himself.
We're in this culture of normalcy that's not normal.
Right. We take perfectly healthy people and we vet them hard. But then we take that same healthy individual and we throw them into an abnormal set of circumstances. To respond to those abnormal circumstances, we train them to respond in abnormal ways. Our focus with Lion Strategy and all of my other ventures is we have to find a way to remove those filters from our eyes so that we can recognize early, very early, when crisis is upon us.
You have men and women in policing, civilian and sworn in policing, who are putting up these masks because they are the strong ones, right? And a lot of what they're feeling is pushed down. And we're not alone. I think the message has to be delivered that that's not normal. That's not okay. Male, female, civilian, sworn, police officer, working for police or sheriffs or fire or EMS, we are humans too.
The entire reason that the Lion Strategy Group was created was to help rewrite the story. They're built around emotional intelligence, that are built around the behavior sciences. And we have a methodology through personality behavioral assessments in which we can align behavior to a level of wellness in an individual, and then we can leverage resources for those folks.
You're positioning officers to have fight or flight. You're not positioning them to be really in this restorative space, which is what we do a lot of in our programs, our RG programs. Is we help, what you're talking about is, long-term sustainable habits that can really get us thinking and feeling and doing in ways that are restorative and holistically leading our lives in a better direction.
Yeah, if I could really just say one more thing, Don.
Yes, sir.
And it's really just a call to action. President Kennedy once said, to summarize, our problems are man-made. Therefore, they can be solved by man. Here's what we have to decide. How big do we want to be?
So I'm looking forward to connecting with you.
Okay.
Thank you. And go ahead and reach out to Chief through the contact information that we will provide to you. Get him involved in your police agencies. This is some of the work that needs to be done across the world. And you all are the people who can take these messages and bring them into your police agencies relative to officer and civilian wellness. So thank you all. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
All right. Thank you, sir.